Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And you get away with it, I guess, because they're hookers, and so far nobody's... What?
Is this Howard?
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
This was the live call made to the infamous Howard Stern show by a serial killer who had a lot to brag about. The show was famous for having an indecent and raw taste, which made it the perfect place for a man named Clay to talk about the kills that remained unsolved to this day. In this video, we're taking you through the live call on the Howard Stern show and the story of the notorious Storyville Slayer. From July of 1991 to April of 1996, there was a string of killings that took place in New Orleans. There were 24-plus victims found, some that were ID'd, and some that were so decomposed that they couldn't be ID'd. The police were getting nowhere, not even with a task force dedicated to taking down the Storyville Slayer. At the time, there wasn't much technological advancement, so there was very little DNA to act on, and even less evidence to go on about. But on the 13th of August 1997, the infamous Howard Stern show received a live call from someone who claimed to have killed 12 streetwalkers. Because Howard's show had a theme of discussing controversies, they decided to continue the discussion with the live caller.
All right, I got a guy on the phone who claims he's been killing prostitutes, and he's wondering why he's doing it.
Oh, God.
So maybe he thinks I have an answer. Is this Ed? Ed?
No, this isn't Ed.
Oh.
You haven't killed any prostitutes?
No, I never said my name was Ed.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
What name do you use?
You can call me Clay.
Clay?
Clay?
Notice his aggravated tone of voice the minute Howard gets his name wrong. When he said, "No, I never said my name was Ed," it sounded like it annoyed him a bit, but he kept his cool. Also, notice how he said, "You can call me Clay," instead of "My name is Clay." This leads us to believe that this is quite possibly an alias name, not his real name.
Okay, Clay, so what happened? How many prostitutes have you killed?
12.
And you're wondering why you do it?
I have a pretty good idea.
Why? Did your mom beat you? Did your mom spank you?
Was your mom a prostitute?
No. Actually, nothing like that.
What is it then?
I think I just do it for the sense of the power.
Right.
This is when you know you're dealing with a real psychopath. Someone who kills with no means or motive. Someone who just kills for the sense of power.
Dude, why does that look like... Oh, God. Why does that look like Gary Oldman?
But the fact that he
crazy.
killed 12 people of the same profession leads us to believe there could be some secret connection here. The co-host mentions whether his mother was a prostitute or not because this is a genuine fact. According to the criminology professor Dr. Elizabeth Yardley, quote, "Mothers can create environments where brutality was every day and expected. They actively abused or neglected their children, creating deviant value systems in which the abnormal became normal." But if his choice of victims doesn't hint at us, perhaps his method will.
Do you have sex with them first?
Yes, and
And then what, you strangle them?
once.
How else did you kill them?
Well, a few times, actually most times with a hammer.
And where do you do this primarily?
I've done it twice in a parking garage, and then the rest of the times on the side of the road.
And you're from the New Orleans area?
Yes.
And how, I mean, what do you beat them to death with a hammer?
Man.
That usually only takes once, and
Dude, you got to have a lot of anger in you.
yes.
Man.
Well, why do you need to feel so powerful?
He's got some issue with women, but like some shrink's got to look into it. It's not even worth. I mean, you might as well just kill yourself if you killed 15 people. And that means you're heartless. Did you used to kill small animals?
No, I've killed a rat.
Yeah. See, a lot of guys start out killing kittens for some reason.
Yeah, they kill something before they start with humans.
If my kid like killed a kitten or something cute, I'd probably just, figure, well, this is it. They're going to be serial killers.
Kill them.
Dude, you're a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howard's trying to wrap his mind around the motive, his reason to kill. What he's trying to conclude is that his reason to kill was just the thrill, something which is a common trait among psychopaths.
Wow. And you get away with it, I guess, because they're hookers, and
Dude,
so
it's
far
fucking
nobody's...
solid.
What?
Is this Howard?
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
I didn't know this was Howard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Howard.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've never killed a kitten.
Really?
Never killed any small animal except a rat?
Yeah, rat's okay.
Well,
Rats, I don't mind you killing.
But how'd you kill him?
the rat.
Yeah.
Stepped on his head, I bet.
We had a big flood a couple of years ago, and it's not actually a rat. It's called a nutria rat. And I clubbed it to death. It got in the kitchen at my work.
So how old were you when you killed your first woman?
16.
And you must be a powerful kind of guy, big guy.
I wasn't then.
Right. And when you killed your first one, did you go in there knowing you were going to kill her, or it just sort of happened?
Sorry, I'm not laughing at the video or anything. I was just laughing at this fucking meme my friend just sent me. Like, that's why I was looking at my phone. It's fucking stupid. My God. But no, this is fucking Jesus. And yeah, he's just casually admitting to it. You know, no remorse, nothing like that. No double taking, no stuttering, nothing. This dude is just straight up with what he's doing, with admitting to what he's done.
I knew I really had it planned out. You know, I wanted to do the whole sending clues.
Right.
Oh, yeah, are you
wanted
in...
to baffle people, but it turned out no one noticed for a long time.
Right. Like you killed her on the side of the road?
Her, that was the parking garage.
Okay. And then what'd you do with the body? You dumped that somewhere?
Yeah, actually. I think she's probably one of the ones that they found.
He claimed to have staged his first kill with features that would show that this is the work of a serial killer, but in a bragging tone. He claims the police never thought of it. According to the police reports, the unknown killer's first kill took place in August of 1991, which was 17-year-old Danielle Britton. She was found in a ditch in Algiers, New Orleans, and according to the autopsy report, she had been beaten and strangled. This description matches exactly with Clay's first kill.
He didn't want to be famous or draw attention to himself. But my problem is...
That's what I wanted to do, but...
Oh, but you did, but no one noticed the clues.
No, I never sent the clues. I never left anything. You know, I wanted to have my own little signature.
Right.
I wanted to thumb paint.
He wanted to leave, he wanted to leave, like, a sign or some kind of alias or, I don't know, something. You know, like that whole thing in the Home Alone movie where they're like, there you go. I just remember what it's called. Like, he wanted to leave, like, his mark or something that, you know, some shit like that. That people would tie, like, this is, like, say he leaves, like, I don't know, something like a card or something. And it's always a specific card, you know, like the 7 of hearts or whatever. Some shit like that. I guess that's what they're trying to portray, or that's what they're trying to say here.
Oh, really?
But I get it.
Really?
What do you want to do?
Thumb paint with their thumbs.
Thumb paint what, though?
I don't know.
Oh, anything. It was in a comic book a couple of years ago. Just seemed like...
With thumb paint with their thumbs?
A good
The
idea.
victim's
You
thumbs?
take the girl you killed, you dip her thumbs in paint, and then you do like a thumb painting?
Yes.
On a piece of paper?
Yeah.
It's possible he's talking about the Joker villain from the Batman
Oh,
comics.
what the fuck?
After leaving the crime scene, he'd always leave his calling card.
Yeah,
which
see, there
many
you
of
go.
us know was the Joker card. He wanted to spice it up by doing thumbprints, but for some reason he never got around to doing it. Perhaps he was hyped up with the sense of power that he didn't feel like doing it. It's still unknown as to why he did it and what his real identity is.
Now, after you kill somebody, do you play with the body?
Actually, the closest I've ever done to that is I always make sure I pay them and I make sure they keep their money
Oh, really?
when they're still alive. But with one of them, I did put the money in a compromising place.
I see.
But this one, you know, it had a penis.
Oh, really?
It was a guy.
Yeah, I didn't know at first.
So do you ever get... Do you think the reason you're so angry is because you were abused or something?
No, I wasn't abused, Howard.
Where's your family?
You got a wife?
I mean, you got a mom, a dad, a wife, children. You got any of that?
I've got a couple of kids, but I'm
No wife.
not married to the mother.
He just talked about one incident where the person turned out to be a guy. According to the police reports, in June of 1992, the body of a 25-year-old transsexual named George Williams was found, who worked as an exotic dancer at a New Orleans nightclub. On July 25th, Noah Filson, a 33-year-old transsexual who went by the enchanting name Brenda Bewitch, was found dead in the waters of a canal near I-55. The comment about his victim having a penis could possibly mean he's talking about them.
Yeah, Howard, that's pretty funny because the only suspect they had when they started finding the bodies was a black police officer.
Oh.
Turns out one of them was associated with them.
Oh, really?
Are you on drugs?
With this comment, he's referencing how after 3 years of a killing spree, a task force was created in 1995 that narrowed down a black police officer as their prime suspect. That person was Victor Gant, who had an intimate relationship with one of the victims named Sharon Robinson, so there was a connection. Gant had a reputation for being corrupt after several informants complained that he was running racketeering operations against various criminals. According to the police report, the victim he had a relationship with claimed that he punched her and broke her nose. It looked very bad for Gant, as she should have testified to this in court, but she was found dead on the 1st of May 1995. The investigation claimed Gant killed both her and her friend Karen Evester. And according to the victim's friends and acquaintances, he held a personal grudge against them and spoke negatively about them on multiple occasions. Fortunately, it was his dirty habit of chewing tobacco that saved him, as some was found near Evester's body. They did a DNA test, and it came out inconclusive, so no charges were filed and he was no longer a suspect. You can imagine how much the actual killer was laughing when he saw the police go after the wrong person.
So after you killed the first 60-year-old, like you finished.
No, I was 16.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
She was.
All right. So you finish with your sexual gratification, and then you.
Not always, no.
Not always. You don't even want to get laid sometimes.
No,
You just want to kill.
I'm just bored.
Right.
But does the killing sexually satisfy you in some way?
I can't believe Ed McMahon's not laughing.
I've eaten off thinking about it later.
Yeah.
What do you say?
That's about it.
He's pleasured himself thinking about it later.
Oh, he has. Okay. Now, how far apart are these murders? Like, do you murder and then, like, you feel satisfied for a while?
I don't even understand why I do it, Howard. I don't know if I ever get any satisfaction.
But how
the
often?
closest together anywhere was the same night.
Really?
You killed 2 people in the same night?
Yeah, but I went to Mississippi for the second one.
So there's no pattern to how many weeks or days between murders?
What the hell, dude?
No.
Are these mostly white chicks or black chicks?
A fair number of them have been black. The transvestite was black.
You think there's some racial motivation here?
No, Howard. They were just, let's just say a Jimmy Swaggart town.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Swaggart town.
Don't know what that means.
Me neither, but...
That's pretty much the area around here where the prostitutes all hang out.
I see.
Fuck.
And it's just whoever comes up to you. You don't pick a certain type?
I don't even approach them. I wait for them to approach me, Robin.
So that's like them asking for it.
We can see why the victim profile is not only consistent, but also changing over time. He put in no effort to lure someone for the kill. He felt as though these streetwalkers would willingly go with him to his place. No one would even call to check on their disappearance. Not only were they streetwalkers, but in the majority of the cases, they had a history of substance abuse. So there's no motive here. He just killed for the thrill and to escape boredom. Clay was truly a psychopath.
Yeah.
Do you ever, like, look into their eyes and go, you know, gee, these people were just children at one point, and maybe they just had a tough life?
I've let a couple go.
You have. Like, what happened? You're in the middle of killing them, and then they what do they say? Why would you let one go and kill the other?
There was this one.
Go ahead.
I think she was probably really new to it.
Yeah.
There was just something about her. Maybe she reminded me of my ex-fiance, but...
Right. You somehow relate...
More of an innocent quality.
You somehow felt bad for her.
Yeah.
And you have a fiance, so you're planning to get married?
No.
He had one.
Oh, he had one.
No. If I wouldn't be a suspect, believe me, she'd...
Well, let me ask you, why'd you let, like, did you start to kill her and then, like, you said, forget it? Or you just never even...
Not even.
You just had sex. You just had sex with her and then you let her go.
I didn't even have sex with her, Howard.
Well, that's weird. Now that's weird.
I mean, you just really felt sorry for this.
don't know which.
While we're not 100% sure, it sounds like he's talking about Brenda, who, according to the police reports, escaped the killer's attempts. It was in July of 1991 when Brenda testified that she got into the car of an unknown man, and after a conversation with him, the man strangled her and dropped her off on the streets. According to the case files, her testimony and description led to a composite sketch of the attacker, and she described that he was muscular, well-dressed, and possibly a middle-aged black male. Now, of course, Clay said that he was a white guy, so it's possible it wasn't him. But he did have the same M.O., so that's why we believe that he could be linked to Brenda.
What she was doing what she was doing, but...
Are you a big fat mess?
But she got off lucky.
Are you a big fat mess, or are you like a fairly good-looking guy?
I'm not a big fat mess. I wouldn't call myself good-looking. I don't know what I'd call myself, Howard.
Right.
You have a decent job and all that stuff?
Sounds like a bright guy.
Not decent like you have.
Yeah, well, we got ridiculous jobs.
You can't get these.
I don't even know that I'd call this a job. You know what I mean? This is not a normal job.
It's a made-up job.
Yeah, this is a job that's totally useless. You know what I mean? Like, nobody really needs it.
It's a scam.
To me, a job is like something like, you know, a UPS driver is a job. All right. Not now. Thank you, Ed.
Maybe this is a UPS driver.
Ed laughs, but he has no job either.
At this point, you might be wondering whether this call or this show's segment is fake or not. Many Howard Stern fans thought the same because Howard sounds so calm and even suggested that he strangled them, even though he had no mention of this at the time. This is just one of the points which compelled people to think that the call was staged. But, based on the history we've been looking at, he's actually speaking the truth.
This is always weird, but I'm bringing, at least we can sort of get into the mind of a guy who serial kills. I think he's 100% on the level. So you killed your first woman.
When was the last time you killed?
It's been a few months.
Right.
Actually, it's been going on a year.
You're like the Boston Strangler, man. Maybe I should option your story. So, what do you think you're going to do? Do you think you're going to kill yourself? Do you think that
Are you going to kill again?
Can you stop this?
If I killed myself, I'd miss the next Batman movie.
Right. You don't want to do that.
No.
There's a fan.
Actually, I'd actually kill myself to miss
why would you want to stay for that?
No, but in all seriousness, I mean, do you think that you can control this? Do you think you can stop?
I think I have been.
Oh, you have been for the last couple of months?
A year he hasn't killed.
Oh, a year?
Yeah.
Almost.
So why do you think you stopped killing all of a sudden?
I really don't know, Howard. Part of it had to do with my car broke down.
Oh, no transportation.
Seriously? That's the reason?
Well, that was the reason for a month.
What?
But after that, I guess it was all self-control.
Wow.
Oh,
But
so you don't want to do this anymore?
No, he wants to do it, but he's controlling himself. Like, you want to kill women, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
This part is very important. The fact that he stopped killing because his car broke down will actually help us link him to someone. In 1994, a person was allegedly found masturbating in his car by the police, which had been parked by the road. This was near the ditch where two victims of the killer named Cheryl Lewis and Dolores Mack's bodies were found. When the police saw him, he was forced out of his car and told to show his driver's license. He explained that he stopped for an oil change and to fix the brake pads, and even willingly allowed his vehicle to be searched. Turns out, there was nothing in his car that proved that he was doing any form of car repair. There were no tools and no flashlight, which would be necessary for repairs at night. He was booked and ID'd as Russell Elwood. He was a native of Massillon, Ohio, who moved to New Orleans, but lived in a squalor, had no permanent residence, was never married, and used to do photography jobs and cab driving. He was also arrested several times because of his addiction. Anyways, on the 23rd of July, 1997, after the task force to take down the serial killer was formed, Colonel Walter T. Gorman of the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office and other task force members traveled to Sebring, Florida, where Elwood lived. During his interrogation, Russell Elwood admitted to frequenting black streetwalkers throughout his life and claimed to know more than 100 girls. He also talked about his addiction, but he maintained an innocent stance. It's a possibility that Clay, the serial killer here, could be Russell Elwood.
And what do you like it? Did you enjoy seeing them struggle as you killed them?
Actually, none of them really struggle.
Do you hit them from behind, or do they see it coming?
I can't get inside their minds, but let's just say I hit them.
But, I mean, are you facing them?
Yeah.
Well, so you can see their face and everything when you do it.
Yeah. The worst I've ever gotten was one tried to grab my neck. I've never gotten any of the claw marks or anything that are dead giveaways.
Right, you must be very powerful.
I wouldn't call myself powerful, maybe intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose this method?
I didn't, Robin. Like I told you, I really wanted to cut things up, mail things, send clues.
No, she means why did you use a hammer? You think you...
Because it was in a book I read.
Oh.
Well, everything's come from
Cartoons. And, yeah. When's the last time you got laid?
Last week, Howard.
Oh, yeah, so you didn't kill that girl?
No.
Because she wasn't a hooker?
No.
Right.
It's only hookers, though.
A lot of serial killers are only into hookers because they know, A,
easy.
probably won't get caught, and B, they have some kind of anger toward hookers. Like, did you think your mom was a hooker or something?
No, Howard.
Your parents married and stay together and the whole thing?
Yeah.
Church-going people?
That'll do it.
Well, one of them, but...
Yeah. Religious fanatics give birth to the most serial killers because they're so repressed.
Yeah.
So there's no way I'm going to talk you into giving yourself up or anything, right?
No.
I shouldn't even waste my time. I know I'm going to get calls after this and people are going to go, Howard, how come you didn't catch him?
Has anybody ever been close to catching you?
No. Actually, someone, once when it was in the newspaper, someone joked to me, I know it was you, but, well, they were joking.
Right.
Yeah.
You think you might be gay?
I hope not.
Right, maybe you're a repressed homosexual. Were you ever molested?
No.
Do you have a lot of tattoos?
I don't have any tattoos. I wouldn't do that to myself.
Right.
And do you get high before you do this?
I've gotten pretty drunk before.
Yeah.
A little anal.
Lame.
Still no motive, no reason to kill. Even
He's
his
just
killing
fucking
method is
psychopath.
inspired by comic books and cartoons.
Well, I got to say, I wish he would die, but, you know, what can I tell you? Maybe this is sort of good that you're talking about it with me, and maybe it'll keep you under, like maybe I can't get you to turn
Maybe
yourself
it's
in.
like a valve, and he'll be able to go another year or something.
Yeah, but maybe somehow, you know, you won't do it anymore.
What about your kids? You want them living in a world with people like you?
Hasn't really analyzed it that.
Anyway, I mean...
Yeah.
Kind of lonely, though. You can't tell anybody about this.
I'm the only guy you could... Am I the only guy you ever told about this?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess that's sort of an honor.
I've told a couple of women, Howard, but,
They're dead.
Yeah. Do you tell them first and then you kill them?
yeah.
What do you say to them? Let me...
Fun.
All right, let's
Every
see...
now and then you can play the running game if you're out in the middle of nowhere, and we got a lot in the middle of nowhere down here.
Right. So...
Jesus, dude.
In other
Straight up
words,
fucking psychopath.
let's say you're with a woman, right? A hooker.
Yeah, Howard.
And you say to her, okay, honey, you know, you just had sex and everything. What do you say to her to torment her? How do you break the news to her that she's going to die?
It really depends on my mood.
Just give us an example.
Well, if I wanted to, I could just say Baba Booey, but that would be pretty,
No, come on, be serious. What do you say to him?
I can say you're going to die.
And then what do they do?
I like to articulate a little more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I ask them if they think it's dangerous, doing what they're doing, if they're worried about things, and they'll laugh it off, and that just pisses me off.
Right. And then you go ahead and you kill him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
It is a fact that psychopaths wait for an emotional response from the next person, after which they just snap. In the beginning, they keep a calm and cool demeanor, almost as if they're mocking the other person and gauging their reactions to see how much further they can push. When the other person finally reacts emotionally, that's when the psychopath may raise their eyebrows, smirk, tell the person to calm down, or feign disappointment. In this situation, Clay was so intolerant of her laugh that it pissed him off and he immediately did the deed.
Yeah, well, you know what? All the experts don't know either, so... Well, here's a guy, just another story. He's out there.
You know, it's just, it substantiates my theory. Did you get jealous of Cunanan? Is that why you're talking to us now?
No, actually, I was thinking about writing a musical about Andrew Cunanan, but...
Guy's a comedian, too.
Huh?
Guy's a hey, some psychologist is on the line. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
I mean, since you're looking for answers.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Robert?
How you doing, Howard?
Hey, man, go ahead.
Just wondering, how long did this guy wet his bed when he was a young boy?
Are you serious, or are you just trying to make a joke?
No, I'm totally serious.
Did you wet your bed when you were a young boy?
No. Didn't do that at all. No. How about starting fires? Huh? How about starting fires? Sure. Yep.
You did start fires?
Yep.
How old were you? How old were you when you?
For people that get into serial killing to start fires, wet their bed when they're young. Along with the mutilation of little animals, but he said he didn't do that, so
right.
That's kind of something that was missing.
But fires was in your history, right?
You could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of, it starts off as external ways of showing off their anger, and then they move on and go on to bigger and better things, I guess.
I wonder why this guy kills. Do you have any guess?
I don't know. I think you're right on with something with his family, childhood.
Yeah, what's he so angry about?
Right.
You know, unfortunately, he's real angry, and he's out there hurting a lot of innocent women.
Yeah, what do I do with a guy like this? Just hang up and forget about it, or is there anything I can...
Depends on, Howard, what are you going to do? Of course, you're not going to, turn him in, but...
well, I mean, I would, but I can't.
A lot of people would want to turn him in, but what can you do? You talk to him, try and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, all right. That's right. Then I'll probably just hang up. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot, Howard.
Thanks, man. All right, thanks, guys.
Mr. Serial Killer,
you know, I mean,
want to give us your name?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not going to get him to turn himself in. I've had calls from people who go, well, why didn't you do something? I go, well, what am I supposed to do? The guy's on the phone.
Crawl through the phone and get him?
Yeah. They were like, well, why don't you trace these calls? I'm like, well, I don't have that equipment.
Yeah, what are we, the police?
I can't even get a phone system that works for air, let alone a tracing thing. Oh, Jackie's back there bumming out. Oh.
First I wasn't buying it, but now I think I buy it.
Nah, I buy it. I bought that guy.
Sort of offhand attitude that you have to be a serial killer.
Nah, I buy it.
When he said Baba Booey, I was hoping he was going to break it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you horse-tooth jackass.
Right.
He snapped right back, you know.
Yeah. No, I think he was the real deal. I'll tell you the truth. Okay, Tom, you're on the air.
Howard may not have the tracing equipment, but the FBI sure does. The very next day, after many viewers complained about the show, the FBI seized the call recordings and tried to trace them to a location. The closest they got to the real Clay was that man named Russell Elwood. Another reason why he was a potential suspect was that during his 85 days in jail in August of 1997, Elwood literally implicated himself in the New Orleans killings, according to his cellmates. After going through very substantial evidence and testimonies, Russell Elwood was sentenced to life without parole on the 17th of August, 1999 for the murder of Cheryl Lewis. The rest of the murders remained unsolved to this day. Today, the nickname Storyville Slayer is given to the serial killer who was behind this rampage and called The Howard Stern Show. And while we can't say for sure it's Russell Elwood, only time will tell if he gets convicted for the other kills or if the real serial killer is exposed. This was how an unknown serial killer bragged on a live radio show about his kills, and still remains at large to this day. Thanks for watching. Imagine being the lead detective in the LAPD investigating art theft.
Yo, what is up, guys? Shinobi here, back again on another video for you guys, and today...
I completely forgot all about Kilgi. So, we might do a little bit of Bleach Brave Souls. But... I think before we actually do that, we're going to do some AC2, baby. Been a good while since I was actually, oh god, I put the side of my lip again. Oh fuck. So I was Mm. Oh god. Ah. Okay. That is gonna. Oh. So as I was saying, I put this out of my fucking lid, dude. God. I've been meaning to play, or I was meaning to play it. I think it was again last night, but it was getting kind of late, and I figured, I could do it tomorrow, kind of in the afternoon. Do a little bit of this, and then go do a couple things afterwards. Maybe come back in the evening. But yeah. Probably gonna do like maybe 2.5 hours for now, and then I'm gonna go do some stuff. Come back, play some more. Sorry, my freaking. Magnifique.
Seen that man before? Why do I think I know? Where did he go? That could be him. There's something else.
Another capering crusader. Che idiota.
I forget how. Sorry. I forget how, with every AC game, they tend to improve on the free running. Definitely could tell a huge difference between AC1 and then AC2s. And I believe it was only, a couple of years since in between the release dates, I think. Hold on. I should look it up. So here we go. AC1. 2007 was Assassin's Creed. Just Assassin's Creed 1. Just 2009, Assassin's Creed 2. Be 2 years. 2010. Exactly 1 year after AC2 was AC Brotherhood. A year after, AC Revelations. 2012, AC3, Assassin's Creed 3. A year after, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. A year after, Assassin's Creed Rogue. In 2014, we got Assassin's Creed Unity. A year after that, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. 2 years, we got Assassin's Creed Origins. A year after that, we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. 2 years after that, we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And 3 years, I believe, we get Assassin's Creed Mirage. La Rosa Colta. And there's a red eye mark here, so that means that we need to find the glyph hidden around here. Remember what Sean said? There we go. The Omega glyph. This is exactly what I was talking about. And nobody can see it except Ezio because of his eagle vision. But before we do any of that, we need to go heal. And we don't have enough money to heal. Damn. I'm not necessarily going to kill these guys, but I'm going to take their money, so. I think we'll be okay.
There he is! Laggiù! Spit like a suckling pig and roasted in the piazza!
I'm not gonna...
This one is no fool!
I'm not gonna kill you guys.
Take it from behind! Any last words for your woman? I'll see her shortly.
Come on, bitch.
Sbrigati! Devo incontrare un'amica!
Cut him down!
What?
Sei in pessima forma! Dovresti fare più pratica! Ma che cosa aspetti?
You're not.
treat this night. Freshly skewered carpet.
Non amo che mi si faccia aspettare. Shall we dance? Well done. Avanti, stai annoiando.
Put that dog down.
I can't be that good. Vieni a prendermi.
Laggiù. There.
Non ce la fai a colpirmi, eh?
Oh, questo ci piace. Poi.
Only 4 florins. This is nothing. Wait, I don't have my sword with me anymore? I thought I did. Oh yeah, that's right, I lost it in battle. Fuck! There's a doctor. Fresh cut leeches. Who requires bleeding?
Come, amici. I've fresh sheep's urine and rosemary poultices for your bunions.
Good advertising. Good advertising.
Fresh cut leeches. Who requires bleeding?
Grazie.
Much better, friend. You'll see. I'll just
What? Alright, so before we actually go to where we need to go, we gotta go to that glyph that we saw. The Omega. And that we're properly healed up. I believe it's right up on the... There we go. See it? That's where we need to go.
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code. Let me compile it. Oh shit, it's an encrypted file.
Upload it to my computer. I'm a master at decryption.
I can't. It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
Oh boy.
Hello, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I have to show you. We have been lied to this whole time. Everything we know, everything we've been brought up to believe, it's wrong. Okay, I've uploaded the evidence, the file that proves it all. But I've split it into 20 pieces and locked each with a code. Can't be too careful. Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Never mind. I've hidden the code to the first file inside this program.
Oh boy.
Find them all. And along the way,
you'll begin to see the truth. What the heck? How did this get inside our animus?
Oh, the memory core. We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo. The ones written in blood. Those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
In the beginning. So now we gotta unlock the file. 5 of these mythic scenes share a core similarity. Pick them out and you'll begin to see. What's the core similarity? Cupid and Psyche. Diana and Callisto. The Fall. Birth of Venus. Hercules in the Garden of Hesperides. Of the Hesperides. Atalanta, Hippolytus. What's the core similarity? Because it says core. Pick. Judgment of Paris. Triumph of Bacchus. Bacchus. Not Bacchus. Bacchus. And the apples. Mercury, Harrison, and Colors. Says core. Is that not it? That means one of them must be wrong. There we go. We found the passcode. 524568. Okay. So far, that's what we got. Interesting. Alright. That'll actually do our objectives.
He's crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I think we have the wrong building.
No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come. Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, Seen but unseen. You two must learn to blend like us and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Like what you see?
He seems quite well armed, no?
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steal.
Thief! Thief!
Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Help! Somebody stop him! Point! No! Help!
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to?
So innocent.
He's cute. Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What will you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
Alright, so now we gotta go visit Leonardo da Vinci at his workshop and see if he can repair Giovanni's blade. Let's go.
Where is he from? What outlandish being? Laggiù! Stop him, ragazzi! What? Where did he go? I see him! There! Which way did he go? Oh, your breath! Oh. Merda! I don't see.
Are you afraid?
There! Put that dog down!
Your mama can't help you this time.
There!
Generally, they're made for swinging at people, yes? Odio questi momenti di incertezza. Mi attacchi tu, o attacco io. Chiudiamo questa faccenda.
Laggiù! There! There!
Bring it on!
Put that dog down!
Hai paura?
Let me go!
Fatti sotto!
I see him! There!
Hurry up! I have to meet the lady friend. Come get me! Hai intenzione di startene l'impalato? You can't hit me! More stamina! You should train more!
Come, friends! The new mines are making my metalworking quite affordable. Have a great fun!
We are.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course! Come, this way! Che pasticcio. Tu santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. Alright, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo,
Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There. It's finished.
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry, only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
Si. How may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly. What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk? What about now?
Are you alright?
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
Damn.
Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Wonderful.
Such unbelievable prices I have for... Perhaps later then. Ciao! My recent good fortune finding new suppliers has paid off, and I can't...
Maybe we go up here. There might be another glyph in this this place too. If it shows the name. I'm pretty sure there's a glyph here too. Unless I'm blind. Probably am blind. Oh, there's nothing over here either. Probably is an article over here. Wait. Icon on the database pops up. Yeah, see? But it's a black mark though. That means that the glyph has already been found. So whenever I go to a new landmark, I have to watch out and check to see if it has a red eye on it.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Let's go. Let's kill this son of a bitch. Uberto Alberti.
Laggiù! Dove? Did you see where he went?
Coraggio!
There!
Da solo!
After him!
Stavolta tua madre non può aiutarti!
There! Get him!
Oh, su! Non sono mica così bravo!
Why am I here? Why are you here? Bastard!
You'd better get out of my sight! Ora! Hey! Get down! No!
bitch. I'll take your florins. Second glyph.
The past. A vast web of connections and interconnections, all ruled by chance. Or is it?
The past. 64 squares. Unlock the file. Okay. Queen Elizabeth of England, 1559. She has the second piece of Eden. Or the second apple, I should say. Piece of Eden number 2. Napoleon Bonaparte? Probably has it tucked in. I see. Emperor Napoleon of France. George Washington, United States, 1781. Contains the third piece of Eden. So then that would make... Oh, 0, 3, 5, 2. So then that would make the DLC for Assassin's Creed 3 canon? Huh. Alright. Whew. Meow. Meow.
Again with this?
You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
elixir of lead and pomegranate, ideal for the liver. That's a funny get-up. Ti va di provare un vero uomo?
To you as well. I trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction for
You! You would have done the same. To save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have.
The Auditori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore! Merciful Lord, have mercy on this poor soul. Keep at him!
I wouldn't if I were you.
He won't outrun me! Run, giant of mine will ever be caught under dread. I'll get him! Come, good folk, see the light of his
Pick
eyes,
up the
and
pace,
the
dead
greatest
man!
please.
Whatever this is about, let me out of it, please! Is it a cosmic joke? Why me? Always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Go on, kick the dog! Running home to Mama! Please! Hurry! We're losing him! I see him! There! Kill that stupid bastardo! Just let me go! I'm nobody! Allora, I want no part of this!
Did he get clear?
So we got a couple other conspirators. We already got rid of Roberto. We got Vieri de Pazzi. We got Francesco de Pazzi. There's a Venetian. There's somebody in Tuscany, an unknown individual, and there's also the Spaniard. So, yes.
My love, I put these thoughts to paper in the hope that I might one day have the courage to share them with you. In time, you'll no doubt learn that I betrayed Giovanni, labeled him a traitor, and sentenced him to die. History will likely judge this to have been a matter of politics and greed. Know that it was not hate that forced my hand, but fear. When the Medici robbed us of all we owned, I found myself afraid. For you, for our son, for the future. What hope in this world for a man without proper means? They offered me money, land, and title in exchange for my collaboration. And so this is how I came to betray my closest friend. However unspeakable the act, it seemed necessary at the time. And even now, looking back, I see no other way.
Al magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Gagliazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteregioni.
You're still a wanted man, Ezio.
What would you have me do then?
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will help the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also incite the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things. Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
I've added a program for tracking notoriety. This little meter will help you know how far you are between notorious and incognito. This will help you know if you should watch your actions. It'll also tell you if the notoriety level is part of Ezio's memory or not.
Bentornato, Ezio. Were you successful?
Yes. Madre?
Ezio! Where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, oh, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out. Where is Father? And Federico? And Petruccio? Hmm?
Something's happened.
What do you mean? No, it's impossible.
Claudia.
No.
I did everything I could, Piccina. Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand? Good. Will you watch over Mother for me? Then we are ready. Thank you again for everything.
Stay safe, Ezio. Stay vigilant. I suspect the road ahead is yet long.
This way.
Nothing here for you.
I've distilled an elixir of lead and pomegranate, ideal for the liver.
Moneta!
All right, go. I'll stay close.
How could this have happened to us?
I don't know.
Will we ever be back?
I don't know. Andiamo.
What will happen to our house?
I don't know.
Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were. We should be close.
Grazie a Dio.
Stay close.
Buongiorno, Ezio. How could you leave a Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri?
So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride. Oh, and yes, your life.
My condolences for the loss of your father and brothers. What will happen now that there's no one left to help you? I have such wonderful things in store for your mother and sister.
I grow tired of this game. Finish him, and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself.
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
There! On him!
You have my thanks.
Keep the sword, Ezio.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario!
Uncle Mario?
It's been too long, Nipote. Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
Home sweet home. Casa dolce casa. I'm gonna explore the Villa Vittoria with Mario.
So, tell me everything.
They executed father for treason. Federico and Petruccio too. They came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying. These are honest, hard-working people. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well-made and dependable. There is a chapel here, too. The prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I've never been much of a believer.
Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself.
With all the fighting that's been going on, this place has started to get a bit rough around the edges. I wish I could do something about it, but I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh? Here we are. Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you. Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your father? He'd want you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later.
Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Noble prices for noble wares. Armor.
Alright, now we're gonna buy some greaves and a dagger. Let's do that.
No offense, but I didn't think you had them on.
Oh.
Healing services for all the gods' flock. That should heal quickly now. Only the height of the smithy arts are available.
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know. Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo. You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
No. He was born and bred to kill. Bene. I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figured you'd have the codex page he was holding as well.
Codex? Just going to stand there. No stamina. You should train more. Non amo che mi si faccia aspettare.
You're making fine progress, Ezio. Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes. My father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work. Come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave, Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine. Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Uncle! Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
Vieri di Pazzi, the youngest member of the second most notorious Florentine banking family,
This kid knew how to burn right through his father's money. Outside of spending sprees involving weaponry, exotic animals, and clothes, he was fiercely competitive. Vieri hosted races of all kinds: boating, horseback riding, running. All of them rigged, of course. And get this, if through some amazing stroke of luck he ever lost, he'd invite the winner's entire family over for a victory dinner and serve them a meal to die for.
Wish to join them. You'll find what you need at the stables.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Power doesn't die. It's passed on.
So now we got descendants. He carried with him. He carried it with him. Find his inheritance. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to be ending the stream here for now. I got to go do a couple of things. So, I will be online a little later. Probably within, I don't know, maybe like 3 hours or so. We'll see. But, big thank you to everybody who came by. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all.